Well, funny enough, when I was a freshman, I was looking for a minor to add to my history major. And I was scrolling through the list of minors and saw PJHC and was attracted to it initially because it had a long and fancy sounding name. Once I opened the course requirements though, I realized it actually had a lot of interests to which I was very aligned to. I'm someone that's very interested in politics and international relations and human rights issues. So as I looked through the course list, I realized that this was a perfect opportunity for me to explore those issues from a lens that wasn't purely historical. Right. I think one of the things that has stayed with me the most about the PJHC program is its emphasis on storytelling as a really valuable tool to make people have more empathy with each other and see the world through a variety of lenses. So one of the things I do really to exercise this value is my work as editor-in-chief of the Rice Historical Review. I really try to underline the fact that we should pick articles that are from a diverse range of disciplines, from a diverse range of geographies, and I think I've very much succeeded in this endeavor because of the value the PJHC program instilled in me for that. I also dance regularly with the Hispanic Association here on campus, and I really take another lens through my Mexican folk dancing and try to really get to that storytelling element again to express the diversity and cultural beauty of Mexico, my home country. So I was actually born in Mexico City, and I've always been very passionate about helping the Hispanic community in the United States. And I know oftentimes because of the political rhetoric surrounding everyday immigration issues and the status of family households, people back in 2020 were not keen on filling out the census. However, thanks to the education I've gotten here at Rice, I also understand how critical it is for people, every single one of us, really, to fill out that census because it affects how many governmental resources we receive. It affects people's accessibility to voting stations, people's accessibility to state and government resources. And so I think I was able to both combine that empathy I had for the Hispanic community's fear of government trackdowns and government hostility towards immigrants that don't necessarily have a perfectly legal status here in the United States, with my knowledge of how important the census was to really encourage people to bring that side, well, to overcome their fear rather. So I think broadly speaking, one of the things I appreciated the most about my time with the PJHC program was this ability to translate the theoretical principles, as I mentioned, into the real world practical. You know, I talked about democracy and human rights many times over and over in my history classes and my legal theory classes, but theory can only take you so far. And in reality, you have to put these principles into practice. And I think that is one of the most strong points of the Human Capabilities program, is really that ability to translate the theoretical into the practical. And so I appreciated the ability of not only learning about these classroom principles, but also having the opportunity to use the knowledge to help my fellow Hispanics in the Houston area and really see the broader impact on a national scale as well. Really, it's about understanding other people and having that empathy that you need to ensure that the work you do in whatever sector that you are choosing, whether it be nonprofit, as you mentioned, or more formal employment, to use your skill set to improve the world around you. And I think that is how we achieve a brighter future, just these little individual changes. Oh my goodness. I think that the main thing that they should know is that the Poverty, Justice, and Human Capabilities minor goes so much more beyond the classroom and so much more beyond the textbooks. It's really a worldview, as you mentioned earlier in the interview. It's about understanding other people and having empathy and learning how you can use your skill set to improve the community around you. I think that career-wise, I don't know what will happen after graduate school for me, and that is something I'm very willing to live with. But I think more importantly, regardless of what career path I choose, even after graduate school, the PJHC principles of empathy and storytelling are always going to stay with me. And I think I will always have this drive to use everything I've learned for the service of others. And I think that regardless of the career field I go to, that is something I will definitely strive for, to look in a job in my everyday application of life. I would say that the Poverty, Justice, and Human Capabilities program is undoubtedly one of the most valuable experiences I've had here at Rice, not only in the classroom, but also through the service opportunities that I've gotten. And I've also made so many friends that have helped me explore this worldview, and I think I could not define my time at Rice without it.